Hey, welcome to my journey. It is kind of early Monday morning, and I thought I've got one errand to run today. I got to go to BJ's, and so I thought, we'll go along for the day. See what we get into, if we get into anything. But I have another cool thing to show you from Outdoor Tide, so I want to put that in here. And then I think I'm going to go over here right now and make my breakfast because I want to get out to BJ's early. So let's go see what we're having for breakfast. So I'm going to have one of my 2-ingredient dough buns that I made. And I'm going to put them over here in my little air fryer, toaster, oven, whatever you want to call it. Let's see, we're going to toast. And 3 minutes is too long for me, so I do it on 2. I'm going to make me some eggs. I like to do a little bit of bacon grease. Because it just makes them good. Now, I don't think I can crack these with one hand. Oh, I got one. I think I'm going to try for 2 today. Well, that wasn't nice and neat, but I got them. So I'm going to fry up these eggs. So I spread each one with half of an avocado cup. And I'm using our disposable plates till we get our dishwasher. And then I'm going to top each one with a slippery. There we go. I guess you call this maybe over medium. I just like my whites done and my yolks runny. And then I have some of the Trader Joe's Everything Bagel Seasoning. You can put it on your avocado toast. I'm just going to throw it right here on top of my eggs. And that is breakfast. Okay, we are headed to BJ's, and I thought we would travel down my road. This is my front road. That's where my woods used to be. Y'all know I have moaned and groaned about that, however long I've been on this channel. That is where my great aunt's house was. That's where Uncle Eddie used to live. Not that house, that's the new house. That's where Uncle Eddie used to live. If y'all been with me, y'all remember Uncle Eddie. Oh, I'm sorry, let me hold that up. But this is the road that everybody cuts through to get to the road behind the house that's behind me. That's a main cut through for Kannapolis. But it's not as pretty a sight as it will be when all the trees get their leaves back and everything. But y'all say y'all like to, this is not a place of interest other than this is my neighborhood. But some of y'all said y'all would like to see around my town. And I thought, well, we'll start with my neighborhood. But a lot of this, like this over here, when we lived here before, that used to be woods when I lived here growing up, and lots of development have come down in here. So you know I don't have PT today. Hold on, let me put this down. Okay, we had to get past that school bus. This is the main road. Well, this is not a main road, but this is a main road that they cut off of to pass through to get to the other one. So that's why we have so much traffic. That little bit right there. So I will put my phone down and concentrate on driving. Okay, so I finished up in BJ's. And I sat there, I got my coffee. I got my witch's brew. And I was sitting there in the parking lot thinking, where do I want to go? And you know what I have decided? I want to go home. Boring day alert. I don't really feel like going anywhere. First of all, my hands are doing that thing and I can't hardly feel the phone. My mama had texted me and I couldn't feel the phone to text her back. Because they're just little hard icicles with no feeling in them. That's because it's cold out this morning. And then they never did warm up inside BJ's. Oh, dude. Listen, these people walking out on these busy streets scare me. Bruh, take off running. Oh, he just bebopping. He ain't worried about nothing. Not me, Holmes. Anyway, so I'm just gonna go home. I'll show you my BJ's haul. It ain't much, but I'll show you what I got. I got a couple things I wouldn't normally get just because they were on sale. One of them is a huge sale. It's nothing I eat, but I will. For that price. So there was something I was going to. Hold on. I am so sorry. I try not to yawn on camera because it gets everybody started. It seemed like there was something I was going to tell you. Listen, that little thing, that little thing up at BJ's. His name is Tally. That little robot that goes around scanning the products and making that beep 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 noise. I thought he was having a standoff with me today. He went around and I went around and I stopped to look and he stopped to look and I thought, is he waiting on me to move? Because I ain't moving. And I started to move and he started to move. I'm like, okay, is little man stalking me or what? Eventually he stopped and started doing his boop boop, doing his thing and leaving me alone. But wasn't nobody there today because I got there early. They opened at 8 and I was there by probably before 8:30. So that was a real good time to go. Listen, if I could show you, if you could see through the buildings in the woods, I would show you where me and David met. Because I'm coming up over here on the right is our old trucking terminal. It's some other something now because we moved out of that one over to one in Charlotte, and that's the one we both worked at when we quit. Yeah, you can't see it from here. It's apparently some other trucking company because there's a whole bunch of trailers in the yard. But yeah, that's where we met. So Mr. Smooth. I told him, and we got to do that today, I do believe. Is it today we got to do that? Is tomorrow Tag Tuesday? I got to check my email. Maybe, no, it's the 2nd. It's next week. I got to check my email just to make sure. But I already told him, y'all need to see him, and he's got to do the tag with me. He needed a break. We all need breaks from things, and I think he just wanted a break from it. A couple times he was busy, and then he was like, oh, just go ahead and do it without me, or, you know, whatever. But he said he would do it, so we good to go. Oh, that is a pretty colored truck. Kind of, it wasn't pink, but it wasn't red. But it wasn't fuchsia. It was more red than pink, but it was kind of like had a pink look about it. It was pretty. So, yeah, I'm just gonna go home. Well, I won't bother you. I won't bother you no more. I don't know what else I might do today. There probably ain't nothing else to show y'all. Spend the morning with me. That's more like it. Spend the morning with me, because there ain't gonna be nothing else in the day. Maybe I'll show you what I have for lunch, which I have not decided what that will be yet, since nothing was prepped. Might be a salad, because I've been wanting salad, and I just bought some salad dressing. We like that Marzetti's ranch. I don't care how many points is in it. Listen, I go back to the dietitian telling me if the only way you'll eat broccoli is with cheese and put cheese on it. Well, if you want me to eat a salad, I got to put dressing on it, and it's got to be good. I've made the dressings in the past, and I thought about making some this time, but I just want a good salad. I don't want a salad that's just like meh. I want a good salad. I want a salad that tastes good, that has good flavor, that satisfies me, that cures that urge that I actually have for salad. Now, granted, I don't load it up with vegetables and, you know, carrots and things like that. So, and I use iceberg lettuce. So, you know, people say you ain't getting nothing out of that, which I don't know. You're eating it. There's got to be some fiber to it. Even though it's a lot of water, there's still got to be some fiber to it. So, I mean, I put cucumbers on it and onions, but nothing to, you know, make a big dent in your vegetable intake of what they say. But I could eat a lot worse things than salad with some regular dressing on it, I guess. Couldn't I? Like a McDonald's Big Mac? Okay, so listen, I was listening to the radio this morning, speaking of the Big Mac, and they was giving they did like a little around the world or whatever in 60 seconds, I don't know, something. And there's some man who ordered a Big Mac. They had their food delivered, I believe he said. Ordered a Big Mac, and now he's suing McDonald's because he had a deathly reaction to the cheese on it. Because he ordered a Big Mac, no cheese. Well, he gets it, he eats it, and then his throat starts scratching and closing up. He starts breaking out in hives. He ends up in the hospital, goes into anaphylactic shock. And they posed the questions that I posed, because I have eaten my share of Big Macs, let me just tell you. There are 2 pieces of cheese on a Big Mac, and they always, without fail, drape over the side of the little skinny hamburger bun. You never get a Big Mac that you don't see the cheese. And even if he didn't see the cheese, which I find it very hard to believe, if he was that deathly allergic to dairy products, would you not check your food? Especially from a fast food joint, would you not check your food to make sure it did not contain whatever it is that you're allergic to? Now, apparently, I'm guessing you can't deny that he went to the hospital and he got treatments. He did all that. It's hard to believe that he would put himself through that just to sue McDonald's, but I don't know. It just seems kind of, bruh, you just pulled out in front of me. What's up with that? What is up with that? Everybody going around, I'm going around too. pulling a little U-Haul trailer. Excuse me while I go back this way. So, I don't know. What do y'all think? I mean, I ain't trying to say he did anything, but you can see the cheese without fail. I've never had a Big Mac that you can't see the cheese dripping down the side. And I would check my food. Like, I would check my food. You have to check your food even if you ain't allergic to nothing, because they gonna mess it up. I ain't been to a fast food restaurant yet that ain't messed up something. Not a single one. The most annoying thing is when they leave stuff off. Now that's aggravating, because you get home and somebody's doing without. That's happened more times than I can count. Because I'll tell you, we used to eat lots of fast food, because we really don't have much in our town other than fast food. There are no nice, cool, fun little restaurants. You know, there's one hometown restaurant that closes at like 2 o'clock or something like that, you know, open for breakfast and lunch, and then they close up for the day. We hardly ever go there, but we've always gone fast food because that's what we have, you know. And so when it's time to eat out, we've grown accustomed. We like whatever it is we're in the mood for. We like Burger King. Sometimes Davis has got to have his Whopper fix. We like KFC. He's got to have his chicken fix. We like McDonald's. He's got to have his quarter pounder with cheese, and I got to have my Big Mac. We like Taco Bell. I like the Mexican pizza. He likes the Burrito Supremes. We go to Wendy's, but we don't. Well, I like their Carolina Classic, and all of them down here quit having them. They don't all have that no more. But it's chili, slaw, and onions. That's all the way down south, and so that's what they call the Carolina Classic. This one we fixing to pass up here, they don't have it. It's a new one, and they don't have it. I'm like, what is up with that? You're in North Carolina, and you ain't got the Carolina Classic? There's another restaurant right there, Chipotle. We don't hardly ever go there. We can go there if you want to spend a small fortune. You can get something rather healthy to eat, depending on what you put on it. It's very good. The Chipotle bowls are very good, but we hardly ever do that. Well, we hardly ever eat out anymore. We get our biscuits Saturday morning, and that's pretty much our eat out here lately. Used to eat out every Saturday, and then we quit, and then we went back, and now we've quit again. Unless I've just had a bad day, I've been cooking, which is unheard of for me to cook every day of the week. He's always telling me, you don't have to cook all the time. You don't have to cook every single meal we eat. Bless his heart. He's so good like that. So, okay. When I saw it turn green, I should have pulled the cup down right away. Because it just slammed up in my mouth. You know where I should go? I got groceries in the bag, but it's cold out here. I think I should go to the library. I have not been to the library, and I couldn't tell you when. Just to go see if they have any books for sale. They didn't for the longest time. Nothing. Just the same old thing, same old thing. So, you either hit it or you miss it. Sometimes you hit it, when they put that stuff out there, you hit it just right. I remember I had a huge library sale haul one time a few years ago. I hit it just right. That is what helped me make my North Carolina junk journal, because they were getting rid of a lot of North Carolina books. So that was fun. I've hit good children's books, and these are all library discards. Every now and then you'll get stuff that people donate, and they'll put up for sale. Used to, they'd have the Friends of the Library sale in the empty building downtown, but since they've revitalized downtown, that empty building ain't there no more. So I don't know if they still have Friends of the Library sales or not. But you can get your books for cheap. Oh my gosh, you could get cheap books. I remember one time when RJ's girlfriend lived down here. Not who he's married to. It was his girlfriend at the time, and she liked books and she liked reading. And we went, and boy, me and her loaded up. She was so excited. She couldn't believe because I bought her some books. You know, she couldn't believe what all she got. Now, it was fun. We had a lot of fun. I'm sure she probably still remembers that. So that's what I'm going to do. I am going to go to the library. I might check out some books. You know what I do? I'll flip through. I'll see a book, looks interesting. I'll take it home. I'll flip through it. Within the day, I've already flipped through all my cookbooks and I'm ready to take them back. Listen, I can flip through a cookbook unless it's one I want to sit down and read. If I'm looking for recipes, I can flip through a cookbook like nobody's business. Now, if I want to take my time and read it and enjoy it, that's different. But if I'm just like, okay, let me just flip through here and see if there's any usable recipes, anything that we'll eat, I can do that in no time. Oh, okay, we're going to learn this time. We're going to learn this time. Okay, well, I ain't got nothing else to say, so I'm going to quit talking and just head on up yonder. Hang on for what's next. Okay, let me show you right quick what I got from BJ's. I got my coffee. They were out of what I liked last time, and I had to get the breakfast blend. Well, it turned out I liked the breakfast blend better, so I got it. This was the deal I was telling you about. It's 2 boxes of 2 1-pound, 2.7 ounce boxes of these multi-grain Cheerios, marked down for whatever reason. They're still in date until November, to $1.98. Both of those. So I said, I'll eat them. $1 a box, can't beat that. And then I needed half and half because I used the rest of mine this morning. The kids drank coffee last night, and I think that's what helped finish it off. And then this had a coupon for. We like the Marzettis, but this is also in the produce section. So I thought we'll give it a try. The Marie's dressing and dip. And had a coupon for their seasonings. And I like the granulated garlic better than the powdery garlic powder. So I grabbed that. And then this I got for Jacob's Easter basket. It just blows lots and lots of bubbles. So I thought he would have fun with that. So that is all I got from BJ's. Now I'll show you my cookbooks I got. I got the Bisquick, Quick to the Table, Casserole Queen's Make a Meal cookbook, Foxfire Book of Appalachian Cookery. I've had this numerous times. I just felt like reading through it again. Cool pictures in there too. And Hungry for Home. This is stories of food from across the Carolinas. So of course, you know, that intrigued me. 200 recipes. So that's the cookbooks I got. And I don't know if I'm going to do anything else today or not, because it's still morning and I don't know. Just hang on and see if anything else comes up. If it don't, then I'll see you when I see you. Okay, you see me when you see me. I forgot to show you these. These are on sale too for like $5.98. Skippy PB and jelly. It's peanut butter and grape jelly flavored coating wafer bars. I thought, well, I'm gonna try them. Give them a try. So now, if I don't see you in a minute, I'll see you when I see you. I can't leave you yet. I come back here in my craft room to start on my menu, and I've got to show you the outdoor tide project item that I told you I got. This is, I think it's nylon. You hear that? But it's a little case with diamond painting tools in it, and it zips. This was $17.81. And I will have a link down below for you to save, oh, I've already forgot, 5 or 10%. I'm not sure. And it's every order. It's not just your first. But this is what I wanted. And some of these in here too. This is 40. So when you are doing your diamond painting, here, I got these right handy. You see how they're numbered? So we got 1, 2, 3. This comes with these little labels to stick on top, and put your number 1 in here. So as you use them, just keep them in here. When you run across one that you missed, you forgot, whatever the case may be, it's on down as you're working, you know, your way from top to bottom, bottom to top, however it is, then that's where you go to get your extras. So you don't have to try to put them back in this little flimsy thing, worry about spilling them and all that. So that was the main thing I wanted. And it came with all these goodies. See, there's a little mesh pocket right there. It comes with a funnel, so we can funnel in our, fits perfectly, fits like a glove, funnel in our drills, and it collapses so it stores. Isn't that cool? And then in here, all kind of goodies. If I can get it open. Okay, so this, I really like this. Okay, I'm going to leave that stuff in there. That's your sticky stuff. Well, there's the bigger tray. This is the tray you typically get. You can see the difference in size. I really wanted a bigger tray, so I'm happy about that. And this is plenty of sticky stuff to last through lots and lots of projects, because it does not take as much as you think. And then these are clips. See, there's no description on what these things are, so I'm having to guess on a couple of these. I think these may be clips. When you have like a big piece, you don't want to take the top clear plastic off of the whole thing and lay on it and get the sticky stuff and weaken it. So you will pull down part of the plastic where you're working. And I'm thinking these are clips to hold it down on either side, to hold that clear cellophane, I guess is more like it, a thick cellophane type thing. I think that's what these are. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's what these are. And this, I think, is the, where you, like, you can get a roller to make sure they're set. But I think this, I could be wrong. Here, hold on a minute. Let's see if it works on one of these. I'm thinking it's where you mash them down. If I'm wrong, somebody tell me, because I don't want to ruin my projects. But I think that's what that is. And then tweezers, because sometimes those are not very, you have to kind of pull them apart and then do them. They're not, they go like that. So you'd have to pull them apart and use them. But you will sometimes drop a drill and it not land right, or you'll have an extra one. Sometimes I've had two stuck together and one drops. So you got a pair of tweezers for that. I think these little bags, see the little bitty baggies? I think these are for if you run out of these. That's my thinking. And then there are, okay, so here's two of these. And we have different sizes, so you can pick up that many drills. That's where this bigger tray comes in handy because you can line them up. More of them will line up when you shake it. So you have that size. Look, you have even that. Nope. Okay, I'm not sure what that is because you don't, it's just flat. I wonder if you just do that. I don't know, but there's the single one. And then there's that small one. And I don't know what that's for. It might be a special kind of drill that I don't know about. Or it's just angled because people like it angled. I'm not really sure. I guess I can look these things up, but it's not described on the website. I looked. And then this size. And then these are just like pencil grips to help fatigue with your fingers. So that's everything that came with this little kit. I'm very pleased with it. I'm excited to start. I specifically did not start my, I'm going to do my butterfly first that I got from there. But I specifically didn't start it because I wanted these to put my drills in. So I waited to get this. So now, whenever I feel like it, I can start my piece. So there you go. I thought that was really nice. So I think that's a good deal. I will link this, and you can get this in a set of 60 as well if you want a set of 60 containers instead of 40. I thought 40 would be enough for me. But I'll link this below and the code I have below in case you are interested. So that is what I got from Outdoor Tide. Now, let's just wait and see what comes up next. Well, I thought we'd have a salad for lunch. So I'm doing some boiled eggs because we like those on our salad. This is the Mini Dash. I got it backwards. The Mini Dash egg cooker. It comes with this. That lid goes on the bottom. And you see the little spike. You pierce the thick end, the big end of each egg before you put it on there. And this water, fill this up, and that goes in the bottom. Then, sorry about that, just put on the ring and the lid and turn it on. And mine makes a horrendous sound that sounds like the Amber Alert. It's exactly what it sounds like. Every time it goes off, you think you're getting an Amber Alert. So, I can't remember if I timed it before. Let me look at the clock. Okay. I will time it and see how long it takes. So, here is my salad today. I'm just going to come back here and eat because David is watching his blah blah shows and Criminal Minds is on. So, that's what I got on back here. So, I'm just going to sit at my little craft desk and eat. And I have not tasted this Marie's salad dressing yet. Oh, I meant to tell you, the eggs take 19 minutes in that little Mini Dash egg cooker. So that's not bad at all. And they peel like a dream. So anyway, I'm going to go have my lunch. Well, I am going to call this video because David went to bed. He goes to bed later on Mondays because he slept the night before. So he's not as tired. And so when he does that, then I come out of my craft room and come up here. And all I've been working on is the menu. And I think I got it pinned down, all except for lunch prep. I can't decide what to make for my lunch because I'm going to, knock on wood, prep again this week. So that's what I've been working on. And Criminal Minds is on because, you know, it comes on on Mondays pretty much all day. And so I thought, well, I'll just sit here and work on this video. And I'm just having pot pie for supper, pot pie and butternut squash. There's nothing exciting to show you there because it's just a Marie Callender's frozen pot pie that I'm going to pop in the oven. And I'm going to put some cinnamon on my butternut squash and roast it. That's all. So there's nothing else to show you today. But you know what? These videos are work because you have to pick up your camera all day long. But they're fun in the aspect that they write themselves. You know what I mean? You don't have to think up nothing. It's just, okay, whatever's happening, you film it. And so it's an easy video to make. So maybe I will do more of these. I don't know. When I have stuff to do. Just so happened we had 2 days here close together that I had things to do. That will not happen very often. So anyway, that will do it for me today. You're going to probably see this on a Tuesday. And so that means I will see you tomorrow for mini planning grocery haul, because I'm going to do that again. I took last week off and it felt good, but I'll do it again tomorrow. So appreciate you coming along with me today. Hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you tomorrow.